Okay, hello. Welcome back to the GreenecoStyle YouTube channel, where I help people live a sustainable lifestyle. Okay, this is better. It's actually, well, maybe it's because I'm not driving. But let's go. This is another rant. You're welcome. I know, you were craving more. So, you like my getup, first off? It's like, okay, look at these pants. Look at these, like, great joggers, you know? See my boots, too. Okay, my whole style, this is important. This is important. Because today, we're going to talk about clothing. And the topic today is why... Clearly, I have a passion for why do clothes have a gender? Right? I know. It's just, so it's been on my mind as to why clothes even have a gender. Like, I feel like we should just make clothes. Like, we've gone into this era, we've gotten to the times of age where, like, gender doesn't even matter anymore. Like, for clothes, for, like, how people even, like, refer to themselves, how they want to be called as, you know, it's just, like, it's just an opinion now. So, honestly, yeah, so clothes don't need a gender. I think it's just so old-fashioned that we have, like, these are women's, these are men's, and you go to the left if you're a girl, and you go to the right if you're a guy, you know? But, like, there's so many people that don't even want to be defined as a woman or a male. So, like, why don't we just have stores that just have clothes? And to make it, like, okay, I get it, you know, like, you have to, you know, like, girls have boobs, right, for example, and you have to fit someone with boobs. But you know what? Just make different sizes and be like, okay, yeah, this is size A, and this is size B. And this guy, he was staring at me. He's like, what are you doing? And honestly, just have, like, a bunch of different sizes, because the grading rules, too. Okay, so grading has been stupid for a long time, too. Like, sizing is so bad, because everybody has their own individual body type, right? And everybody is sized different. So what is even a small? What is a medium? What is a large? You know, like, that actually a whole other rant. Oh my goodness, like, about the grading system. Like, that's just so stupid. It's been skewed for so long, because then, like, you know, for grading, it's like, oh yeah, if you are a large, then you must be taller and you must be wider. Like, you're gonna have to be, so there are no short, wide people, or, like, tall, slender. There's none of that. No, if you are a large, you are tall and wide. Right? So that's stupid too. So it's like, you know what? If clothes didn't have a gender, honestly, if clothes didn't have a gender, then everything would just be so much easier. Like, anybody could just shop anywhere they want, left and right. And also, it's like, what's wrong with men wearing skirts? Like, the Scottish have done it for years. They've worn kilts, and that's, like, a thing, you know? And it's trendy, and it's so, like, I mean, it's individual. It's like, it's heritage, you know, like, I love it, you know. Kilts are, like, so universal too. It's like, you know, they kept those Scottish people warm in the war because they're so big. It's so, it wraps you up like a blanket and stuff like that. You can Google that. Yeah, kilts are good. Good history on that. But yeah, and also, okay, yes, I shop in the men's section. Sue me. They have comfy clothes. Why don't girls have comfy clothes? Right? Like, girls' clothing? Why is it supposed to hurt us? You know, why can't we just be comfortable? It has to be, like, tight and show off your body and stupid stuff like that. Like, why? Why? Because, okay. Why? Because we're female, we have to show off our curves. And why? Because you're male, that's forbidden. No, don't wear too tight of clothing. It's not right. But for girls, that's the fashion. But then if you wear too tight clothing, you're a skank, you know? So that's stupid too. I hate that. It's like, okay, so I was like applying for from schooling not too long ago. I was getting I need to do some summer upgrading courses. And this woman that was helping me, she was like trying to find someone to help me, and she's like, oh yeah, he would just like to do this, blah blah blah, stuff like this, right? And then the other person that was like talking with her, it was an old woman, of course. She's like, or the younger one was like, she like corrected my gender. It's like, yeah, I'm a she. I just kind of laughed. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I'm wearing men's clothing, right? You know, like the pants, yes, they are men's, and like same with the shirt. But, you know, this is female. This is actually a woman's shirt, and same with the toque. But yeah, it was so funny because she, this old woman, she called me he twice, and then the other lady noticed, and then she kind of corrected her, like, no, she. And I just kind of laughed though, because like I really don't care. Like, you know what? Call me whatever you want. I told that woman, I was like, oh well, you know what? Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Like, you can call me she, her, like they, them, whatever. You know, I really don't care. I'm not picky with that, and I don't yeah, like it won't offend me. I don't know, like, and I don't think you should feel offended or you should feel any which way like this is wrong. I hate how people are perceived like this is wrong, like you shouldn't be wearing clothes that aren't your gender because it wasn't in the section for you, and then people are looking at me funny like shopping in the men's section like it's wrong. Like, but also, like I said, why is there even a men's section? There should just be clothes. So, like, anyways, like when I create my line, like when I start making clothes, I just want to create unisex everything, and I'm gonna create the best grading system, and it's gonna be so good because grading is so skewed, and we need lots of sizes, and I can figure that out. I'm going to, and I know you guys are excited about it, so I have to get on it because like I love these videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I have to get on the grading system and make clothes, make gender neutral clothing, unisex, because the times are changing, you know. So keep up with it. Like, you know what? Oh my goodness, you know what's even funnier is that, like, okay, so this old woman, she said that I was a he, right? I thought that was so funny. But like, you know what? Like, the older you get, actually, you know, like older people are kind of will look up and down at you and think that this is kind of weird. What are you doing? Why are you dressed like this, right? But if you look at old people in like seniors homes, like wabam right here. Oh my goodness. See, they're dressed the same because look at this shirt. This is actually my favorite type of shirt. It's a collared shirt, right? So like the button-up blouse, short sleeve. It's my favorite type of shirt because it's like it's so universal. It's like it's unisex. It always has been. Like men's clothing and women's clothing, like both sides have like always sold this shirt, and it's already unisex. So why can't we just do that for everything, you know? And like make it normal for men to wear dresses and skirts and stuff like that. And make it normal for women to not wear clothing that has to accentuate their body, and just like, why can't they just be comfortable? You know, why can't we just wear what we want and be our own individual people? And why is society telling us to dress a certain way if you are female, or dress a certain way if you're male, and if you're not, you're gonna get looked at funny? What's that about, right? What is that about even? Like, I mean, share in the comments below. Like, I gotta go now. Gwenton is not having a day, so I gotta meet up with her. But yeah, you know, like, I love getting stuff done, you know, like, this was a good idea. This was a good purchase. Dollar store. It was kind of weird at first. I can't like extend the wire all the way because then it, you know, wobbles all up and down like that. But yeah. And you know what? Hats. I think hats even have a gender. What's that about? And shoes, everything. Just stop making it a gender, you know? Men can wear heels too if they want to, and they can wear platforms or stuff like that, right? And like we can wear like dress pants or dress shoes. You know, like be spiffy. I always thought, okay, I was talking to my mom the other day, and I always like I was gonna go to this Mormon dance, and it was so funny. It was it was formal, right? And so that means girls are gonna like dress up and wear like dresses and stuff like that and a skirt or whatever. But I love dancing so much. Like when I dance, I go hard. Okay? So when I dance, I don't want to be wearing a skirt or a dress or something uncomfortable. I want to be movable. I want to wear something, you know. And this was fancy. So I really wanted to purchase, I really want to purchase a suit. I think it would be so cool to own a suit and like just be all like proper in a suit. I think that is just so, I think that just looks so good on women. Like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I've been needing a suit. And then my mom, she says this to me. She's like, oh, well, you don't want people to think that you're confused. It's like, what are you trying to get at, Mom? Like, what do you mean confused, right? Like, and so what? Also, I don't even care what anybody thinks because it's my body and it's my clothes and I can wear whatever I want, you know? Suits don't need to have a gender either. Like, it's so like, oh yeah, only men wear suits. But you know what? What is gender anyways? Right? Who even identifies as, you know? Like, okay, now this is getting into a different topic. But like, anyways, but honestly, clothes don't need a gender, long and the short of it, they don't. Just every fashion brand and company out there, just grade properly. I'm going to figure out a good grading system that can measure to like just about all sizes, and then we won't have to have a men's side and a women's side. There's just gonna be clothes, honestly, and people can dress however they want and stop being judged. Oh my goodness. I live in Alberta, like it's such a hick town and flat, just bland kind of, you know, it's just bland. And there's not, I'm cooler than this place, just saying. Okay. So, thanks for tuning in on my second Raise Rants. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you want more videos like this. I was pretty fueled. This is a topic that I feel like should be talked about. And if you agree, or have your own opinions and stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts on clothing and if they should even have a gender? Really, it's like they really do have a gender and they don't have to. So yeah, just be more free flowing and just like who cares what anybody thinks, because you shouldn't. Like, just dress the way you want, have fun with it, express yourself through your clothing however you want, because that expresses your identity, you're a true person, and people will gravitate towards that because you are being your true authentic self and you're not trying to fit in with society and how clothing or fashion brands want you to dress based on your gender. That's a wrap. I'm really yeah, word, mic drop. I like it, and I hope everybody else gets on board. That's my piece. I think I'm gonna do another video kind of like this, just about the button-up collared shirt and just like the whole history about it. I love it so much. It's my favorite shirt. It is. Okay, talk to you guys later. Keep riding the wave, and as always, stay hydrated. I'm cooler than this place, just saying. Okay, cut that out. I'm not that cool. I'm a loser. No, that's bad too. I am my own person.